What happens when the person you love betrays you with a lie so cruel it shatters your world? My name is Elena, and I was about to marry the man I thought was my soulmate, Nathan. We met 3 years ago at a charity gala, where his charm and easy laughter drew me in like a moth to a flame. He was a rising tech entrepreneur, polished and ambitious, and I was a graphic designer building my own freelance career. Our love felt like a fairy tale until it turned into a nightmare. Nathan proposed last spring under a canopy of cherry blossoms, and I said yes without hesitation. We planned a lavish wedding funded mostly by his wealth, but I contributed what I could, pouring my heart into every detail. I designed our invitations, handpicked the flowers, and dreamed of a life together. But as the wedding date neared, I noticed a shift in Nathan. His warmth faded, replaced by sharp comments about my modest background. He'd joke about my thrift store finds or question why I didn't ask for his money more often. I brushed it off, thinking stress was to blame. Then came the dinner party. Nathan had invited his closest friends and investors to our apartment, a sleek penthouse he'd bought with his startup's success. I was excited to host, but the air felt heavy that night. Midway through, Nathan stood, glass in hand, and gave a toast that chilled me to the bone. "To Elena," he said, his smile sharp, "who's shown me how love can be calculated." The room laughed, but I froze. He went on, implying I was only with him for his money, painting me as a gold digger who'd seduced him for a slice of his fortune. His friends smirked, and I felt my face burn with humiliation. I excused myself, heart pounding, and found a quiet corner to process the betrayal. How could the man I loved twist our story into something so vile? Then I overheard him in the kitchen, whispering to his best friend, Mark. "It's perfect," Nathan said. "If she leaves, I keep everything and she gets nothing. I've got proof, fake texts, receipts, everything." My blood ran cold. He was framing me, planning to ruin my reputation to protect his wealth in case our marriage fell apart. I could have crumbled, but something inside me snapped into focus. I wasn't the naive girl he thought I was. If Nathan wanted to play dirty, I'd rewrite the rules. The next morning I acted like nothing had happened, smiling through breakfast while my mind raced. I started digging. Nathan wasn't as clever as he thought. His proof was sloppy. The fake texts he created were on his laptop, poorly disguised in a folder labeled work. I found forged receipts for gifts I'd never received, meant to show I demanded luxury. Each piece of evidence was a dagger, but I turned my pain into resolve. I didn't confront him. Instead, I planned. I contacted a lawyer, a sharp woman named Clara who specialized in defamation. She helped me gather my own evidence. Screenshots of Nathan's real messages, bank statements showing my contributions to the wedding, even emails where he praised my independence. I also reached out to Mark, who'd been uneasy during Nathan's kitchen confession. Under pressure, Mark admitted Nathan had bragged about his scheme to others, and he agreed to testify if needed. The wedding was 2 weeks away when I made my move. I invited Nathan's inner circle, his investors, friends, and familito, a pre-wedding surprise, at a chic downtown venue. Nathan thought it was a rehearsal dinner, his ego blinding him to my plan. When everyone arrived, I took the stage, my voice steady despite the butterflies in my stomach. I projected Nathan's fake texts and receipts on a screen, exposing his lies with cold precision. Gasps filled the room as I played a recording of his kitchen conversation with Mark, his own words damning him. "Nathan thought he could frame me as a gold digger," I said, locking eyes with him. "But I'm not here for his money, I'm here for my truth." His face paled as the crowd turned on him, whispers of disgust rippling through. I canceled the wedding then and there, tossing my engagement ring into a champagne flute. "You can keep your fortune, Nathan," I said. "I'm worth more than your lies." The aftermath was chaos. Nathan's investors pulled out, his reputation in tatters. I moved out, rebuilt my life, and poured my energy into my design business, which thrived as my story spread. Clients admired my resilience, and I found a community that valued me for who I was, not what I owned. Nathan tried to apologize, but his words were hollow. I'd already moved on, stronger for it. Looking back, I realized Nathan's betrayal taught me something profound. Love isn't about control or possession. It's about trust, respect, and standing up for your worth. I lost a fiancé, but I gained something greater, myself. And that's a victory no one can take away.